Now, let's talk a little bit about how we deal with melody and harmony. So I've changed now to turn off the repeat mode to a piano sound. And as soon as I choose a different sound here, the pad grid adjusts itself automatically to correspond to what we're doing. So we're in a chromatic mode now. And the pad lights tell us information about what it is that the notes are doing. We have the full chromatic range here. As I move to the right, I'm moving by half steps, and as I move up each column, I'm going up by perfect fourths. The blue pads are the tonic. They're the root of the key that we're in. The white pads are the other diatonic notes, and the unlit pads are the black notes. So I have the full range here. I'm just going to play a little melody here. It's to echo what Felix did before, much more humbly. I'll play a little giant steps. So that's fine. It's no easier or harder to learn a pattern like that on this instrument than it is on a piano, for example. It's certainly no easier, with one important exception. Because these pads are completely symmetrical, and as Gerhard mentioned, you don't have to deal with issues of fingering. Once you've learned a pattern like that in one key, you already know it in every key, and the way you get there is just by shifting your hand to a new position, but the pattern is the same. So to play that a whole step higher, I just move over 2 pads and play exactly the same pattern. So that's how you work in chromatic mode, but there's more. There's also an in-key mode, which I'll get to by pressing this button. Now what we've done is thrown out all of the notes that aren't in the key, and the pad colors tell us the same thing. The blue pads are the tonic. The white pads, and now there are only blue and white pads, are the other diatonic notes, and now we're moving to the right by diatonic scale degree, and again up in fourths, and this time it's in diatonic fourths rather than perfect fourths. So playing a scale is the pattern 3 to the right, up 1. And the scale that you're playing is selected by these buttons up here, so we're currently in C major. But again, because we have a symmetrical pad layout, playing a scale is the same fingering in every key. So playing C major is the same as playing E minor or E flat Phrygian. And we have all of the diatonic modes available, as well as a huge range of other scale types from both Western and non-Western traditions. So playing triads is just this fingering pattern, and now, of course, I have access to all of the diatonic triads anywhere on this pattern. Any pattern that you learn is immediately transposable, so it's also really easy, for example, because we build in fourths in the columns, to play kind of passable modal jazz, which I am not good at on any other instrument, and not great at on this one, but I can at least fake my way through it. But what's great about playing this instrument is that you find these fingering patterns and then you know them everywhere. So with a little bit of time and practice, you really can become proficient on this instrument.